Picture this. You walk outside one night, look up, and the moon is gone. Just an empty sky. No crescent. No full glow. No werewolves howling. Nothing. So, what happens if our moon simply vanishes overnight? First off, let's make this clear. We're not talking about the moon exploding into pieces or drifting away slowly. We mean poof, gone. Like some cosmic magician swiped it while we weren't looking. At first, you might think, okay, no big deal. The moon just lights up the night, right? Well, actually, it does a whole lot more. And if it disappeared, life on Earth would get pretty weird pretty fast. Let's start with the most obvious change, the night sky. No moon means nights would be way darker. Sure, we'd still have starlight, city lights, and sometimes Venus being annoyingly bright, but the moon gives us about 400,000 times more light than the brightest star. Imagine camping without a flashlight. That's Earth without the moon. But the real chaos happens with the tides. Right now, the moon's gravity pulls on our oceans, creating high and low tides. If it disappeared, the sun would still cause some tides, but only about a third as strong. Coastlines everywhere would calm down. Surfers would cry. Crabs and clams that rely on big tidal changes would be in trouble. Whole ecosystems would collapse. And humans? Fishing villages and coastal economies would feel the hit. Next, Earth's wobble. The moon isn't just a pretty night light. It's basically Earth's personal fidget spinner stabilizer. Our planet tilts at about 23 degrees, and the moon helps keep that tilt steady. Without it, Earth's axis would start to wobble chaotically over thousands of years. Sometimes we tilt almost upright. Other times, we'd lean over like we're trying to nap on the sun. That would mean seasons on steroids. Imagine Antarctica turning tropical, then freezing again a few thousand years later. Okay, but what about us right now? Like the day after the moon disappears. Besides darker nights and weaker tides, another thing would hit us: wildlife confusion. Many animals like sea turtles, moths, and birds use the moon to navigate. Without it, turtles wouldn't know where to crawl, birds would get lost on migrations, and nocturnal animals would have a harder time hunting. Basically, nature's GPS would break overnight. And here's a fun one. Romance would take a hit. No more moonlit walks on the beach. No more werewolf movies making sense. Astrology would lose half its material. Poets everywhere would quit. Humanity might never recover. But wait, we're missing something big. The scariest part isn't the tides, or the darkness, or even confused turtles. It's what happens to us over the long term. Without the moon, Earth's axis could swing wildly, sometimes tilting 60 degrees or more. Imagine the sun rising in the west and setting in the east, or Greenland turning into a tropical jungle. Climate would be unpredictable, unstable, and brutal for human civilization. Agriculture would collapse, ice ages would come and go faster, and humanity might struggle just to survive. In other words, without the moon, Earth becomes a much less friendly place for humans. We might still exist, but our history, our cultures, and our future would look nothing like what we know today. So if the moon vanished overnight, the first few days would just feel spooky and inconvenient. But give enough time, and the effects would reshape the entire planet. The moon may not seem like much, but it's quietly one of the main reasons Earth is so stable, so livable, and so us. So what do you think? Could humanity survive without the moon? Or will we all just move to Mars and start fresh? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed imagining a moonless Earth, give this video a like, share it with your favorite stargazer, and subscribe for more what-ifs that bend your brain. Until next time, be glad the moon is still up there.